Welcome back, everyone. If you've been feeling sore in your neck or back after a long day of chores or running errands, or like Paul eating waffles all day, you may want to add getting a massage to your list.
That's right, and better yet, why not learn some techniques on yourself? Clarke is doing just that. All right, Clarke, where are you at? You got your fingers warmed up?
You know what? I do a little bit actually, Paul, and don't have any tips for relieving stress after you eat waffles, but I have something a little bit better. Quentin, I'm so happy to be hanging out with you today.
Likewise. Thanks so much for having us.
Yeah, so you are a massage therapist.
I am.
And we're using a towel. You can literally find this in your home somewhere. It's a hand towel, and I never thought that I'd be able to use this to relieve stress.
You sure can. So after a long day at the computer or driving, after we've had that very forward rounding feeling, it's so easy to take a towel to alleviate your upper neck or occipital pain.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a hand towel, we're gonna fold it in half, we're gonna twist it just a few times so it has some grip to it, okay? Then we're gonna take it behind our head. Here, I'll turn so you can see. We're gonna take it behind our head and put it right at the top of our spine at our occiput, and then we're gonna rest all the way back. So we're gonna act like we're hanging in a hammock, right?
Wow, okay.
Then we're gonna take our right hand and elongate that side so we're taking a nice neck release on the left. Take a nice deep breath in. Yeah, exhale, enjoy that stretch. And on your exhale, just bring it right back to center, making sure that you're keeping the weight of your neck in that hammock, and then same thing other side. So we're gonna lift the left side, stretch the right side, getting that SCM, that sternocleidomastoid working. Return all the way back to center. And then if you're standing for this exercise, I'd recommend bending your knees so that you can gently realign your spine and stand all the way up.
Okay, why is it important to realign your spine after something like that?
Always. So anytime you're working with the spine, if you've moved away from your center, you want to make sure that you're stacking your joints, stacking your spine, and returning yourself to anatomical neutral before finding a new plane to move in. It's very easy to tweak things like the neck.
Speaking of being tweaked a little bit in your neck, when I sleep, sometimes I sleep on my arm the wrong way, or I sleep on my neck the wrong way, and I have that kink on that one side where you can't really twist your head back straight.
Yeah.
You have a stretch.
I do.
Yes.
It is one of my absolute favorites. So let's take these towels, let's toss them just a second.
Okay.
So my good morning stretch. Right out of bed. So I've taken my time in my bed. I always want to make sure I get some movement before I stand up, right?
That's so good. Yeah.
So when I feel that, I want to take my arms to the side, a big T.
Okay.
Absolutely, let's do this facing each other.
Yes.
So I'm going to use my right hand if you want to use your left hand.
All right.
I'm going to take it to the other side of my head. I'm gonna keep my shoulders down and this left arm, opposite arm long.
Okay.
I'm gonna gently use the weight of my hand to stretch my head and neck. Take a nice deep breath in. Remember to drop those shoulders. Yeah, beautiful. We're gonna hang out here just for a second. Find that deep stretch, yeah?
I can already feel it in between my shoulder and the bottom of my chin.
Are you ready for a little more?
Yes.
We're gonna gently drop this arm, remembering to breathe.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets nice and deep.
Gosh.
It sure does. And then we're gonna just, when we get to the bottom, we're gonna lift the palm forward. We're gonna raise our fingers to the sky.
Why does just flipping your palm?
Little things are big things. Little things are big things.
This is wild to me. When I tell you, I just try to take my knuckle and work out the knot in the side of my neck. It obviously never works.
So
I'm actually feeling that stretch in that area.
And then we're gonna turn the palm all the way to the back.
Okay.
This is the equivalent of deep tissue, right? Deep tissue isn't a pressure, it is getting into deeper muscle groups.
Oh my.
So we're gonna now release the bottom arm.
Okay.
We're gonna release our head and just let it float for a second. And then take a little stretch to the other side. And then like we talked about earlier, we're gonna realign our body.
Realign, slight bend in the knee.
Shoulders.
If someone wants to come check you out, tell us a little bit about the squeeze location.
Absolutely. So we're here in Alamo Heights. We're at 7978 Broadway in San Antonio. We have a beautiful 8-suite shop. And my favorite is just, we are a massage experience that's very streamlined.
Yes, that is so beautiful. Clinton, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys, I need to know, back in studio, I know that we can get so stressed at the office, even waking up feeling that tension. When I tell you I've never felt a stretch get to that deeper part of the muscle, It's mind-blowing. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel
We're doing it,
We're
Clarke.
doing it right
so
now.
we feel it as well. That was very helpful and informative. So thank you so much. Paul, we gotta go get our massage on.
Yeah, I know.
But now
I
we
like
can
that,
kind of
right?
do it to ourselves.